All right, we're on our way to the Offroad Expo to get set up, and of course there's traffic, so should be there in about an hour. We have a small 20 by 20 booth. We're just gonna have little canopy set up with a table, one of the chassis that's on the trailer right now, and then Russell's car will be there, so not too much to set up. So we're kind of going late afternoon today, get set up, and then the expo starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. I feel like I'm super underprepared for this event. I would like to have a lot more stuff there, but we've just been super busy lately. And I mean I have been super busy lately, so the expo prep kind of got put on the back burner. I had a little change of plans. I was going to bring Andrew's rolling chassis out and started thinking about it. My wife and Russell kind of talked me out of bringing his rolling chassis and just building my chassis. So my chassis is the low budget buggy build that I'm using all the Cherokee drivetrain, which the chassis ended up working out with the drivetrain. So it is the same as my production 3-seat car. So I ended up just building another chassis to bring to the show. We knocked it out super quick last weekend. Russell helped me out a ton, so thank you, Russell, for helping me with that. I've been just putting my buggy on the back burner, but at least the chassis gives me that push to get started on it and start making some progress. So we'll see how this event goes. I am super excited. This has always been kind of like a bucket list thing for me to get to do a show like this, an expo, whatever. So this is super cool to get to do. I don't know if it's going to lead to a bunch of sales or leads and everything. I figured if nothing else, it'll help get my name out there, because I've been going to this expo for the last like 3 years or so, and there is a ton of people there, and usually not a whole lot of rock crawlers. It's a lot of like Jeeps, overlanding stuff, and then like pre-runners and trophy trucks and all that kind of stuff. So figured the rock crawler scene will be kind of cool to show off there. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. All right, morning of the expo. Loading up the trailer. We had a customer that's supposed to come down and pick up a chassis. He's coming to the expo today. Said he's only going to be here today. So we're going to bring his chassis to the expo and get it put in his truck. Going around back to hook up the trailer right now.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Boo Boo. Hi, Dada.
So I sent him a picture.
Huge thanks to everybody who stopped by the booth and said what's up and hung out for a little bit. It was super cool to talk to a lot of you guys, and kind of surprised me how many people are actually watching the channel and enjoying what I'm putting out. It's a lot of work to put out videos and do work at the same time, but after talking to a lot of people saying they enjoyed the YouTube and everything, it helped kind of push me to keep making these videos. So thank you for everyone who stopped by. It was super cool to talk to you. Now it's time to get packed up and head to southern Utah for Trail Hero. So this year I am in between cars. I sold my last buggy shortly after Trail Hero last year and haven't had the chance to build another one. So my buddy Russell let me borrow his old CJ and we got to cruise that thing around a little bit. This was our first year out doing some wheeling with our 1-year-old daughter, and it was super hot out there, so we didn't do a whole lot of wheeling. My plan was to make a whole video on Trail Hero as well as the expo. We didn't do a whole lot of wheeling, ended up being kind of just a more relaxing hanging out trip. But here Russell's 16-year-old daughter Izzy got to get some seat time working the rear steer, kind of learning how to drive the buggy, and that was kind of cool for her to get to wheel around a little bit. This Jeep's been sitting for a little while, so it had some bad gas in it, kept clogging the filters, and we would stop, clean them out with some brake cleaner, put them back in, it'd run for a little longer, and then stopped on us again. So we ended up just calling it a day on Friday, hit the vendor show, and then packed up and got ready to leave on Saturday. But all in all, being out in Sand Hollow is always a good time and really just made me want to get back and start pushing on my next car. For those of you that have seen, I am doing the low buck buggy build. It's going to be a Cherokee based buggy, so it's going to have the 4-liter in it. I decided I'm going to run the AW4 to make it automatic. I was thinking about running the AX15, but I think for simplicity and resale and all that, I'm just going to get an AW4, make it an automatic, and possibly do a Dana 300 flipped for driver drop. I have one sitting in the garage, so I'm kind of thinking I might as well run that. But my plan is to get this car done hopefully before Hammers, and then sometime in the winter next year be back out here in Sand Hollow. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Keep it classy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.